Zombie apocalypse.
Hey guys, welcome to another Top Drives video, and today I'm going to very quickly be talking about the future update PL18, which has been unofficially released information from Robin on Discord. So none of this information is completely solid. But I just want to kind of give you a pre-warning as to what's going to happen with this update. So PL14.8 will be the car corrections at the moment. Don't get me wrong, another update might drop, so it might be PL14.9. But basically, the unofficial data is that a huge 67 cars are due to drop in R-Cube, and rarity, and an even huger, I'm not sure if that's actually a word, 87 cars are due to go up in R-Cube and rarity. Okay, so what does that mean for us? Let's start with cars that are going to go down in R-Cube, but also potentially will go down in rarity. Now, I say potentially because, of course, a car can drop R-Cube and stay within the same rarity, or a car can drop R-Cube and completely change rarity. So from epic to ultra rare, just like this Jaguar. Now, this Jaguar, I couldn't tell you whether that's going to happen. This is just me doing a little bit of editing. So, if a car is to say drop from epic to ultra, it means that, of course, the car is going to be worth less in regards to fuse material, but it's also going to cost you less to upgrade. So, if this Jaguar does drop in rarity to a 64, then when it becomes a 64, obviously it's only going to cost 15 super rares to max, which super rares, of course, you can grab out of every single ceramic pack. It also means, though, that, like, how can I put it? If you had this car unlocked and say you were going to use it as food, if you do the update and that car drops in rarity, it then won't be eligible to be used into a legendary, say. So the idea would be that if you were going to use it as food, that you use it before you update the game. Because, of course, once it's dropped, you can't use it. So the other thing with cars dropping rarity, normally two things happen. The car either takes a nerf and its stats are reduced, or its stats stay the same because it is actually worse than its kind of ultra rare counterpart. So let me give you one example. So we all know how good the RQ63 Lancia Evo 4 is, and to be fair, it beats the Subaru Impreza RQ71 Epic in almost every single race. So for me, these two should kind of swap positions. The 63 should become around a 70 or 71, and vice versa, the 71 should become around a 63. But from there, that kind of begs the question as to what happens if a car is reduced in RQ and rarity. So it's only really going to affect stuff like super rares, ultra rares, epics and legendaries. Lower ones don't really matter. But if you have got a maxed epic, which you have spent 15 ultras building, and then it gets reduced in rarity to an ultra rare, you are then effectively 15 ultra rares out of pocket. So are Hutch going to compensate us in regards to allowing us to move them fuses to another Epic, or are we just going to have to deal with having another maxed Ultra that actually cost 15 Ultras? It'll be interesting to see which way Hutch go with that. But it also is going to work the other way around. So if a car is increasing rarity, so just for example, this Audi S6 is going to move from a B64 to an A67, and it is already maxed, are Hutch going to allow us to have another free maxed Epic? Or are they going to go, actually, no, we'll take them fuses off you and then you can rebuild the Epic, which would be kind of unfair. But Hutch have already kind of said that they don't want to make it unfair for everyone. So it's going to be hard to see which way they're going to go. They're going to kind of have to, I'd imagine, allow us to keep whatever we've got maxed, because that's what's happened previously in the past with other updates. I mean, especially if you have maxed an Epic and it gets reduced, that's where you're going to massively lose out. Or the same again, if you were to max a Legendary and it got nerfed down to an Epic, you're losing out. But on the other hand, if you have got a maxed Epic and it gets buffed up to a Legendary, then of course you're on a winner. But we'll have to wait and see what Hutch say and what they do. So in conclusion, this is what I think we should be doing. When 14.8 actually drops, let's get the information on the rarity changes. If you have got lots of food in your garage, I would suggest let's keep it there, because you could have 5 super rares that are going to jump up to ultra rare. You're instantly going to get 5 bits of food for Epic. If you have an Epic that's going to go down in rarity, you might want to use that as food before it goes down in rarity. On the other hand, you might have an Epic that is going to go to Legendary. And of course, depending on what Hutch say, in regards to the fuses, it might be worth you just maxing it ASAP and doing it that way. So yeah, guys, hold off on trying to upgrade anything at the moment until we get further information on what is going on with PL 14.8. Looks like it's going to be a big old update, and of course we all want to be in the best position we can be for it. Just make sure that when that update drops, you do not download it until you have got your garage sorted and in a position that you are ready for it. You get about 2 to 3 days before they force the update, so make the most of your time. And of course I will try and do my best to get a video up once the update drops. Thanks for watching, guys. I hope that's give you some information, pre-warning you of what's going to happen in PL 14.8. Have a great day, guys. Take care.